Hey, what is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the pregame show with my co host Hollywood. Wild on Tuesdays running a little late, and the fabulous Miss MotoBlonde is with us this evening. How you doing?
Miss MotoBlonde, man, my partner in crime is not here. ¿Cómo estás? Where are you? Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah,
something.
we're not bilingual today. I apologize in
advance. You know what? But everybody in your chat room better pat Hollywood on the back. I finally got something that you guys can look at instead of us ugly peoples.
Yeah,
we got the MotoBlondie.
Yeah, this will be our highest rated show. It's you're the gem today, Heather. You got to carry the show. It's all we got.
That's too much pressure. I don't think I could do
it. She's out.
Bye.
What I like about it, man, is we finally got a female on that rides that can talk about the female perspective of motorcycling, as my boy Good Time Charlie used to say. And I'm looking forward to this one. Looking real forward to this one because it's different generations than my generation. And looking forward to hearing what she has to say.
Yeah. So
thank you for having
Heather,
me.
You want to give us the elevator pitch. Tell us about yourself.
Well,
well, the podcast. Hold on a second. The podcast is about to get uglier. Hold on.
Goddamn right it is.
Oh.
Hey, yo quiero Taco Bell. What's up? Where you at, homie?
I got my Subway shirt on. It's not that
nice.
Come on, man.
That's what I like about you. You come in like a freight train. There's no, it just goes.
Yeah, no, you gotta say hi to everybody.
So Heather, wild Heather.
How's it going?
How are you?
What did I miss in the 1-2 minutes so far?
Well,
I mean, that's a lot for these guys. That's a lot of time for these guys.
Yeah, we're now bilingual again, so that's good.
Yo, así que me lo queremos. Vamos a español ahora.
So we were just going to let MotoBlonde introduce herself.
Okay,
you ruined it.
Interrupted.
Well, I'm MotoBlonde. I'm Heather. My channel is it's MotoBlonde on YouTube. Everything else is MotoBlonde. My channel is pretty much just I do installs. That was really important for me. I do vlogs. I do reviews. I do installs. I try to keep it very down to earth. I'm not a mechanic, so it's a very realistic garage video. I show my mistakes. So, and I also have a charity bike build. I'm doing a bike build for veterans. So I'm going to give the bike away eventually here. We're a little backed up with it, but yeah, that's the quick little.
Awesome. And you also forgot to add you beat up Anthony a lot too.
Yeah. My fiance's Anthony. I ride a 2020 Lowrider S. He has a Road Glide, which I steal all the time now because I love it. It's not really his anymore, but he does he does the bike build with me. That's kind of our thing together on the channel, and we fight a lot. We don't work well together.
That's what makes it
like
great.
Me and China Down, man. Me and China Down, we're always fighting.
Oh yeah.
You don't listen to that every morning. We fight and tussle the whole 9 yards. Mm-hmm. But what got you into motorcycling?
Well, like 10 years ago, oh, am I echoing?
Somebody is.
Not me.
Oh. 10 years ago, I got my license. My ex-husband now decided he wanted to get into motorcycles. He bought like a little 250 Honda something. We like putzed it around the neighborhood, took the test, got my license. We broke apart, and then I didn't have anybody to ride with, so I was away from it for a couple years. Then I met Anthony, and just got the itch again to ride, and I was just around him more. So.
How long have you been riding?
I've had my license for 2010.
Okay.
But I took a break in between, but I've had it since then.
You said your ex-husband. What the hell was he thinking, that dumb fool?
He was building bikes with him. They argued too much.
No, he
didn't have a road glide. Probably rode a Honda or something.
That little bike. Well, that was actually
Wait.
The best setup ever.
Is that the
He had a little bike.
Yes.
Had a big bike.
But
That's
he.
the show.
It's done.
All right, Hollywood, your little bike.
That was really kind of what got me into riding on my own, because he kind of wanted to start, and then I did not trust him and that should have been my first clue. That's why he's my ex-husband, but I did not want to be on the back of a bike with him because I did not trust him. So I was like, I want to do this myself anyway. But I think as soon as we got our license, I got a bike, and then he took his bike apart and he never got it back together ever. So I never actually rode with him. And I don't know if he ever rode again, but he never put that bike back together.
Yeah, my old lady gets too much trust. She falls asleep in the back of me, and she's
I've done that.
And then I'm just hitting back of my head with her helmet.
The one thing I can suggest is never get them intercom systems, because I did, and all I get is singing from my old lady in the back. It's like, can you shut up? It wasn't a good thing. But how important is it, Moto, and you brought up a good point, how important it is for a passenger to trust the guy at the front of the bike.
Yeah, I rode with Anthony for a little while before I got my own bike again, and I trusted him completely. It was totally different. I trust him completely, and it was the total opposite. But so after riding with him for a while, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to get back on my own bike.
That's kind of some problem. I think girls or even guys that ride behind, I don't know. Some people trust people too much to ride with people. I see people trusting people they should not be trusting to ride on a bike. But
because it's dangerous if you can't trust the person in the front. That's where I've seen a lot of accidents happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
People that ain't experienced enough to even ride somebody on the back.
Or you get a passenger that's completely distracted and can't follow simple directions, like leaning the opposite direction.
Now, stop talking about China. She's going to get
sorry. Oh, she's here. No, sorry.
What's your longest ride you ever been on, Moto?
We just did it. We haven't done anything crazy. We kind of got
somebody have something open. We're still getting that echo. Oh. I don't know what's causing it. That's all right. Go ahead.
Longest ride. So we've done like a 3-day weekend trip, but that was just, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 hours a day. Nothing crazy. We have a bunch planned, but really just weekend rides, overnights.
Have you got to the Midwest at all?
No, that was our plan for this year. So hopefully next year, because we want to do Sturgis and do all the riding out there, and
nice.
we really want to travel and take the bikes out. Especially he's got the road glide now. Before he had the road glide, he had a big wheel bagger, and that was not going to travel. So that's why he got the road glide, so we could travel.
The road glide is so easy to travel with.
Oh yeah, that's why. I
Except hers bagger.
You know what we got to do, Wild, on too? We got to get her on a nice 1979 Ironhead chopper, hardtail.
Yeah. There you go.
So I don't know, when you answered about your motovlog, did you say why you started motovlogging, or like what made you, hey, let me just film myself and put it out on YouTube, or were you watching other people doing it, or?
Yeah, I had actually, so when I got my first motorcycle after my break, I got an iron, and I wanted to work on it, customize it. So I started watching all these people, like the blockheads and all that. And I wanted to do it, but I didn't really think about it, like, yes, I'm going to do this. And by the time I really decided, hey, I should do this, I was pretty much like done with my bike, and I really didn't, I didn't have too much. I had done everything to my bike. I'm like, so then I traded in, got my lowrider, and I said, here's my chance. There's, you know, and I don't care who I watch. I don't care if I'm watching a guy or girl, but I realize that, you know, there's this kind of like void of women in the garage showing you how to do stuff. It might be intimidating for some women. Maybe they want to watch somebody else, you know, and also I watch these people and they're like, hey, let's do this. It's so easy. 1, 2, 3, done. You know, you don't see the mistakes or what they do wrong that they, you know, if I make a mistake, I'm like, hey, I did this wrong and you should do this. Don't do that, you know? And so I saw a void for that kind of a thing. And, you know, I figured I got the new bike. I'm starting from scratch. So now or never, let's do it. And kind of went from there.
I think it's awesome that you jumped in and did that. Cause like you said, there's not, I mean, the female content's growing, but there wasn't a lot for the longest time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially not that wrench.
Right.
Well, that's the thing about the wrenching. You have like Instagram. I think the ladies hit it harder with Instagram.
Yeah, and, definitely.
Much harder than the guys do. Compared to the wrenching videos, I mean, you don't see too much of that, which is nice to see. There's a lot of ladies that have bikes or want to get bikes and work on bikes, but so it's nice to have somebody they can look towards.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I get people, they write me all the time, like, and even just riding bikes is intimidating to a lot of women, or even men write me and they're like, I didn't think I could work on my bike and do this, and you made it look easy. You know, it's not so intimidating. I just did this, check it out. Or I'll have people tag me, hey, I watched your video, look what I did. Or my wife just got her license and she didn't think she could ride this bike and look what she bought. And so it's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You taught me how to remove a seat. That was nice.
You got a lot of moto vloggers in here. What kind of equipment you using?
Yes, tell us about your equipment, MotoBlonde.
Oh, well, I don't know. You probably know more than me. He helps me so much. I'm like, what kind of setting do I put on for this?
She has an Insta360 and I don't like her for it. That's the bottom line. It's what I'm going with.
I have too many things. So I use GoPro 8. So I have a GoPro 8 on my helmet. I have one for my handlebars. And then I just got an Insta360. Well, a few months ago. I've been using it for a little bit. So, and then I have a new one, but I haven't put a video out on it yet, so I don't want to spoil that. But
link in description.
Link in description.
So what do you think of the 360? Because everybody seems to be doing that. And I mean, do you find it adds so much to your workflow?
It adds a lot of work is what it does. But I mean, people always ask me, like, should I get one? Is it worth it? And it kind of depends on how good you are at editing and how familiar. And
sometimes it looks like a fishbowl, and it looks like I'll get like just, I don't know. That's why I didn't get one, because some people's footage looks like a fishbowl, and it kind of annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah, well, you make it look like what you want.
Yeah, and some people make it look really cool as hell.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a lot of extra time to edit it, because you can do it a couple different ways, and it's great footage. If that's what you want to do and you have the little extra time to put into it, awesome footage. And you can catch a lot of stuff that you can't catch with your GoPros, because you can look 360 the entire, and just pick what you want it to see. But you either edit it on your phone or your iPad, and then you have to put it into your other software if you're syncing it up with other video. If that's all you're using, cool. But I end up syncing it with like my helmet cam or whatever. So you edit it once, then you got to download it, then you put it in, then you edit the rest of your, so it's extra steps and extra time. So I don't use it in every video, because it just takes me too long sometimes. I'm terrible at editing anyway, and it takes me so long. So
the battery life on it is pretty short.
Oh, it's so much better than the GoPros. Yeah,
okay.
It'll last probably almost, I think, an hour and a half, hour 45. Okay. My GoPros, I use the media mod, so it sucks the battery even more, and it lasts like 30, 40 minutes, and then I got to change the battery. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy.
Yeah.
It's time to get a 9 or a 10, right? Just keep throwing money at it.
No.
That's how you grow your channel. Just keep throwing money at it.
Yeah.
So what would you tell women that want to start riding, but they ain't coordinated enough to ride a motorcycle? China doll.
Wait, he saw my video.
You know what? I seen her wreck a little mini bike. Okay. Well, I can't do the 2 hands and the 2 feet deal. It's like, okay, you'll never get on a bike again. How did you learn it?
I took the MSF course.
Good deal.
I putzed around on the bike that my ex-husband bought. And at the time we had moved in, we were in between like an apartment and a house. So I had moved in with my parents, and that's when he brought the bike home. And my parents' driveway was like this. So I could ride it around, but I didn't get the concept because at that time I didn't learn how to drive a manual transmission. So I wasn't smooth with that concept either. So every time I tried to get it up the driveway, I would stall and somebody would have to like, I'd have to get off. They'd have to bring it up the driveway. So that was really frustrating. But then I took the MSF course and that helped a lot. That was so much better. And I think I always tell people to take that because you don't always, your friends or your significant others or whoever aren't always the best teachers. My family tried to teach me how to drive a standard car at one point, and it didn't work out because everybody was telling me different things, and I got too frustrated. So the course is a great way. You can ride an easy. They have the beginner bikes, and by the end of the weekend, you'll know if it's for you or if it's not for you. Probably. I mean, you get a little comfort.
Those bikes on the MSF course are like so much fun. It's like 250cc bikes, right?
Right. Yeah,
they're fun little bikes. I had fun doing that.
Yeah. And I mean, the instructors will tell you, they'll help you get it, or if you absolutely hate it, then you don't move on with it. So, and it's totally fine either way. But I think that's a really good starting point.
I think that's a good point too, because everybody has that friend that tries to teach you, and it's never the right friend. It's the friend that's like, just twist the throttle, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
See, Florida, I didn't have a license for years, and when it came to Texas, it's mandatory in Texas, and for a lot of the clubs down here, it's mandatory to have them before you even start talking to a club to be part of. So that was actually pretty fun, especially watching the people who rode bikes for a while, and they were so hard-headed and didn't want to listen. And they're the ones that were hitting all the cones too. Yeah.
You don't learn from somebody else. Like somebody else might have bad habits and they'll teach you them. So you learn from, the instructors, and then you get your own bad habits, but at least you learn what you're supposed to do.
we all get bad habits, but at least start off with some decent ones.
Right. Yeah.
I have to admit, man, I really do love the classes that they give motorcycle riders now. When I first started off, we didn't have any of that stuff. We just got on and hope we didn't hit a guardrail.
Yeah. Well, I mean, statistically, it was showing that the rates of accidents of people who had their license were a lot lower than ones that didn't have their license. Even though taking away all the accidents that were caused by the cages or something like the cagers. So it was pretty nice to see that.
Well, I think it's nice too, because at least in Pennsylvania, I'm assuming all of them do it. You can use their bikes, so you're not invested in a lot if you want to try it,
right?
Which is always nice. You can wreck their bike and not somebody else your own.
Yeah, and the other reason that I really liked it was because after the week, I think it's 2 days here. Some's classroom and some is out on the bikes, but. You get your little certificate and then you take it to the DMV and then you have your license because you get tested there. So you don't have to take a road test at the DMV. And that was like a relief to me because I did not want to take another road test.
Yeah, that's what Pennsylvania does. It really makes it nice because you get the stamp and you're done.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. So where are you going to take the channel? Do you have any plans for next year? Because it's getting cold up there quick, right? Because you're in New York.
Getting cold. I mean... Our plan really was to build on the charity bike builds and do another one. So we're kind of backed up, but we're hoping for the winter now to be able to really get into it, finish the bike, raise money for the charity. And then I want to do more trips and I want to try more bikes and just keep building on that. Really, hopefully we get this bike build done, and then it ends up working out great for the charity. And if it's successful, we want to keep doing it so we can raise more money.
I think that's great because you're raising money for veterans too, right?
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic.
Well, that is fantastic. Our vets. Do you see a lot more travel to Sturgis in the future, or are you going to try to do the old 66 all the way to across California? How many miles per year are your goals now to get on that bike?
I mean, I don't know if I have a set number. I want to be. It's been tough for us to take trips just because of stuff that's happened this year. But really, the goal is just as many as we can. I mean, I don't really have a set number. It's as many as we can get in next year is more than we did this year. But there's definitely some big trips that we want to take. So hopefully it works out this time.
So Cesar Pendens has a question for you. What's your favorite bike you've ridden?
Me, or is this for everybody?
I don't know, because now I'm questioning what he's asking.
MotoBlonde this is her. She's the guest, so you got to give her the questions.
Well, I was just talking to these guys before. If you would have asked me that a month ago, I would have said hands down the Road Glide. Well, my short, everybody knows that if you watch my channel, you know my Road Glide is going to be the short glide because I'm so short. But so that was like tunnel vision to the Road Glide. But I just tested a couple other bikes out, and it was.
It better not be electric.
No, I haven't tried that yet. But I've been I rode like some sport bikes, and it was fun to have a nice light little bike to rip around on, and I had so much fun on it. So my goal now is to have like the Road Glide and then a little rip around bike.
Nice.
But I had so much fun on that little thing. So it's like
Hollywood likes his butt up in the air too.
Yeah, it happens. I have a good ass to show.
Yeah. There's my name tatted on it.
Are you into just Harleys, or what are you into?
Well, I've pretty much just had Harley. My first bike, I can't say that. I've had all Harleys. My first bike 10 years ago when I got my license was a Ninja 500, but I never really got comfortable on it, and I really wasn't crazy about it. And then when I got to Harleys, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I was missing.
It's a whole different, I mean, even sport bikes are fun, but then when you're going, of course, long distance,
right.
Then if you're going slower speeds, it's not too comfortable.
No. I mean, I definitely pick. I'm not like a brand, like I won't be like I'll only ride Harleys forever and that's it. But I would like a garage full of different.
My Harley, and that's all she's gonna be talking about.
Well, you rented what recently? You had that. Was that a Yamaha that you rented?
Yeah, it was. Well, it was the MT-03 because I couldn't find it. I rented one, so that was all that was like available in the area I was staying in. So I really want to try MT-07, but that was it. So that was fine. But it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And then I just got to ride the Sportster S the other day, the new one. So that was fun. But
that's a little bike. It's really short.
Yeah, it was. It was different. But I mean, I can't give up the lowrider, the Road Glide. I'm always going to need one of those. But it would be nice to have like a second, a garage full of other bikes for different riding. But dream.
Absolutely. You can live the 2-bike dream for sure. Well, you just keep yours, steal Anthony's when you need to. You're set.
Yeah.
So where do you we were talking about the channel, do you have, and you were saying about travel, like do you have any, what's your bucket list? Do you have a ride that you say, oh, this is, if I had the time, the money, this is the ride I'd want to do?
Well, I know we definitely want to go out. We want to do all the areas like around Sturgis. That's
Okay.
definitely want to do that. And then Anthony says we got to do Key West. We got to do
that'd
that.
be
So
fun.
that we were supposed to do that this year. So hopefully next year we do that. But those are probably the top ones. I have some other smaller ones kicking around, but we definitely, those are at the top of the list right now.
Nice.
So I was going to say, sorry, do you do video interviews like this, or this like one of the first things that you're getting on doing interviews with a cast and stuff?
I've been on one or two like this, I think, but not too many.
Well, that's good.
How's that riding up in New York?
So I started doing this. Go ahead, Hollywood.
What's that?
How's the riding up in New York?
It's beautiful. It's a lot of windy roads, beautiful scenery. I mean,
are you upstate or?
Yes.
Sorry,
I'm upstate. Yeah.
Yeah, my boy's from the Bronx, so he's I feel bad when he tells people in Texas how many miles he has on his bike. Let's say he can say, "Oh, I have 20,000 miles in I don't know what a years." For him, it's a lot in the city, in the Bronx.
Oh yeah.
They ride all the time. It's through the lights compared to upstate New York.
Yeah.
It's really pretty out there.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. And people come and ride out here, and they're like, "This is awesome riding. Like we don't have anything like this by us." And I was just down in Georgia, and I wasn't in the mountains, but it was totally different because I'm like, there's so much traffic and there's so many people around. It was totally different. I missed being up here. I missed just the open roads and the mountains.
The scenery is fantastic up that way. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
You can just go.
Yeah.
Because you're up to the Catskills, like you're in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful ride. We were through that last year. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a great ride.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
how is it different up in northern New York compared to southern where the city is? A lot different thinking, a lot different people. I've always wanted to ask that.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up a little further south, not in the city, but kind of in between where I am now in the city. And I mean, I don't know. I guess people always say, like, when you think of New York, you don't want to get it, people just think of the city. Mm-hmm. And you have a picture of people just being like angry and mean and I don't know, but I'm not sure there's a huge difference. I think the pace is probably a little different just because of where you are, but I don't know.
So it's basically like Illinois. Everybody thinks it's Chicago.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
What do you think of the other women on YouTube? Say Her Two Wheels, and I know there's other ones. I just don't know them.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think she's killing it. She's doing awesome. I met her at Babes Ride Out, the camp out, a couple months ago, and I think she's inspired a lot of people to ride. So, I think it's great. All these people are doing so good and she's got her own thing. She does like the camping and the riding, and that's a totally different thing. And I think it's great.
So you don't like the camping stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I bought a bunch of camping gear this year because I was going to do it. And then we never got a chance. I booked a camping site 3 times and then we never got a chance to do it. But I mean, I don't mind it. I want to try it one day, but that's cool. I mean, I'd watch her channel to figure out what to do because she's the pro.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do is do what we used to do in the old days. All you need is a tarp. All you need is a sleeping bag, and you go camping.
Yeah.
You get tired, you get on the side of the road, you make your tent off your bike, and you just lay in the woods.
Yeah. Well, the site that I booked, I went up to it because we drove through it one day just to check it out and see what it was like. And the first sign that's there when you first pull in and check in says, very high bear activity, and it tells you all the things.
Oh no!
Not to leave out, not to do. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we need a little more than a tarp for that site. But
So it ain't like Texas where you carry a gun everywhere. You need a.
Well, yeah.
You got to bear mace them out there.
Yeah.
I only camp in hotels. I don't believe in camping. I'm lazy.
Hey, Carlos, man, you got to hit him, dude. Something's wrong with him, man. That's your boy.
Who, me or what? Sorry, I'm being distracted here with my old lady. She brings me drinks, and you know what she does. She stands here and.
Right. Bry's over here saying he never camps, man. What's going on?
No, he glamps. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He goes to those places that have those tents, the glamping, the canvas, under canvas, or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Hey, Shaggy
nothing's wrong with that. You can get a butt plug that glows in the dark or so.
Anything under 3 stars is glamping, or above, I should say.
Shaggy just said, "Wait till you see his shirt tonight."
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh boy. And that's a good point too. So you guys, if you're new to seeing this, they're going to be on Black Dragon's roundtable at 8 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. What's the topic tonight, by the way?
We get jiggy with it over there, man. When it's all loose, we let Uncle Shaggy go. We got Big Bone there, Black Dragon. We got my crime partner here on there. We talk about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, today's topic is going to be Out Bad Mongols International Press Little Dave recap of the interview we did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was a great interview if you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Very interesting and very informing, I can tell you that.
Yeah. The majority of the people were kind of lost on it, but...
Well, tomorrow I got to follow up with all that paperwork that was put out on Bobby D. But, we got Modi in here, man. We can't get in our stupid shit.
Yeah, so Heather and Bri on here to get away from our stupid shit. So.
We're testing Bri out here, man, for a panel. Come on, man.
We're gonna throw MotoBlonde against Killswitch Queen and cause a big political issue. Bri Killswitch Queen. Yeah, she has a really good channel.
She does.
I met her at Babes Right Out too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Star Barber will be on next weekend. So I mean, it's that's our thing. We want to showcase more than just us ugly guys, but also like you said, you wrench, so that's cool. So maybe I can get a bike from my old lady.
Is all the female moto bloggers on the East Coast? What the hell's going on? Don't we have any good one? Don't we have any good one in Midwest, South? We don't have anybody.
There probably are. I just don't go searching too much.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start noticing more through the Instagram. I'll see a cool post, and then I'll go look at their YouTube channel. Because a lot of times with my feed on my home channel is totally different. Then I'll notice more up and coming or new motovloggers that I haven't seen, or someone's been around for a while that I haven't seen. So usually through Instagram.
Are you more on Instagram moto than you are YouTube?
I mean, I try to kind of post on both. Instagram, you do the Instagram stories, to try to keep people updated, but I kind of lack on posting on Instagram. I probably should more, but
you're a TikTok user. I heard that.
Well, I haven't in a while. I'm really behind on that, but that was like TikTok's so easy, man. You just record a quick little video.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, it's so easy.
You can grab 30 seconds from one of your YouTube videos and throw it on there.
Yeah, it's so easy.
And put a little music and...
See, I wanted to get a TikTok, but the wife won't let me get on there. She says, you're everywhere else. Leave me alone. That's okay.
That's true. You're everywhere. I was at the beach the other day. I saw a banner on the plane with your Hollywood Insane Throttle.
It is what it is. They love Hollywood.
He's famous.
Oh, yeah.
So Heather, so much that Discovery Plus took my shit. But anyway, go ahead.
No, that's fine. For women that don't wrench, or even for guys, where did you start with that? Or did you, because you have a more hands-on background with what you do in your day job, but did you find that to be hard to do, or did you find it to be just natural to sort of get in there and monkey with it?
Yeah, well, I kind of always worked on stuff. I worked on my cars a little bit. I mean, nothing crazy. I got all wrapped up in like the Fast and Furious era when I was growing up, and so I would wrench on my cars a little bit and do not too much mechanical stuff like intakes and stuff, but that was pretty much the extent of it. But for what I do for a living, I'm a line woman. So I work with tools. I work on the power line. So kind of, it's not a foreign thing to me working on things, working with tools. So it was kind of natural. Just when I wanted to start wrenching on my bike, I just jumped right in because I wasn't afraid of, I think some people are afraid of like breaking something or doing something wrong. But I was familiar with working on things and tools. I was an only child, I guess I should say, and I worked with my dad a lot on stuff growing up. So
that's awesome.
That's probably what got me into stuff like that.
That's a good thing to teach your kids for sure.
Yeah.
That's a great skill to pass on. That's awesome.
You just can't work with your husband on the bikes because you guys go at it.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Like I want to do everything and I want to get into everything, and so does he. So we kind of fight because we both want to be doing everything, and you can't.
It makes for great content, though.
Yeah.
So Heather, I was going to say, if you can pass something to another, let's say a female that wants to do motovlogging as a female promoter, is there something different that you would tell them or not? I mean, I hate switching genders, but I mean, just if there's something that you notice that might be beneficial for her.
I mean, I would just say kind of be yourself and don't change to fit into whatever box you think you should be in. If you want to just ride and don't worry about all the what you see other people doing on Instagram or what you think you should be. Just be yourself, and if you're trying to be somebody else, people won't like it and they'll be able to tell. So have fun and make your channel what you want it to be, because if it's not, you're not going to want to keep up with it anyway. So people will see it.
How do you deal with your haters?
I like.
I think it's more the creepers that are.
Yeah, well, you know what? I have to say, I don't get too many creepers. I get more just like haters. But when it first started, I just had fun, and I would respond to them, and I would go back and forth. Usually, they wouldn't go back and forth because they wouldn't reply to me. But I would have fun, like commenting back at them something stupid, because I would just laugh. But now I think it's probably a waste of time, but I laugh at it. You got to laugh at it. You can't take it too seriously. You either block them. A lot of people just say block them, or just you can't take it seriously because people are just sitting at home on a keyboard.
Normally, if there's something pretty smart ass funny with them or agree with them, they kind of stop instantly.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
One of them, I'm like, you're right. I am an idiot. They're perfect.
Yeah.
Or you respond in like a vague way, so they respond, and you just drive your view count up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nobody would ever respond. I would always write something back, and I'd laugh, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be good, and I would never get a response.
One hit wonders like Hollywood.
Yeah. No. I didn't.
What's up?
Wow.
I didn't hear that one.
I'm not repeating
I didn't mean that.
What's up?
Talking about the bedroom, God.
Nah, man, you know what? My philosophy is BNG, blow and go. Okay, we can get more into that on the morning show.
That's your old lady's philosophy, man.
Shit, I don't even give her time to blow. It's me. I get in there and blow and I go. That's too much work at my age now, man.
Heather's like, I ain't doing this damn interview shit anymore. These guys.
I think it's got to be difficult as a female on YouTube because I feel like the female creators get criticized for everything, and it's sad because it's usually people that don't even have a channel. Those are the ones I like the best.
Mm-hmm.
You did that wrong. Well, how would you do it? Oh, I don't have a channel.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I mean we might get criticized more just because people don't want to see it or they don't think we should be doing it. But I mean, I think everybody kind of gets the people that are like, I would do it this way, or you should do it. You know what? That's how I did it. And I don't really care.
My favorite ones are the ones that troll and talk crap about your channel. But then why are you even looking at that? Like biking people and they talk crap about bikers, or why even? That means you're looking at it for some reason. Either you're like, or you're just going just to, I don't know, just troll, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you got to have a thick skin when you do this stuff. Just like the video I just posted now, I got haters coming out from everywhere. But you got to have the thick skin when you get into this stuff, and you can't take it serious. You can't, because like you said, it's them behind the keyboards. A lot of people don't know what the hell they're talking about, but you just got to deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I got a comment, it riled me up a lot more than I should have, and I was going back and forth with it. And after that, I got that first one out of the way, and then I'm like, you know what? If you let it get to you, you're not going to do it anymore anyway. And the people, and then when you get those comments that are like, "Wow, like you helped me," or anything positive, it makes it worth it. And you just got to realize who the people are that are commenting or hating, and not let it get to you. You can't. I think probably working with men.
I mean, there's probably like less than 1% that are leaving bad comments. Usually, if you have like 100 comments, 99 are good comments.
Yeah, people always like to...
You should see my stuff right now, Wild on too.
Well, we're not blowing up with haters.
Like Shaggy said, cop caller's always going to hate.
But my favorite Shaggy, he loves pulling them up and talking. Question of the day. Okay, let's bring them.
Let's bring up the haters. Let's play with them.
That's funny. And you've been, you've really been a positive role model though for the community, which I think is important. You know, you're engaging with other creators. You met Doodle recently. You know, I think that's really important.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
there's too many people that are stepping on top of each other to get ahead.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I just try not to get caught up in the drama. And I mean, what's the point? You want to, we're all doing the same thing. We're all in this together. We're all part of this community that we want to be a part of. We love everybody in this community. Why are you going to bring that competition or the hate or whatever? We're all in this together. So, and that's what I like about it. That's what I love about it, is all these, just the camaraderie and the support and these friendships that I made. So why get caught up in all that?
What's I mean, I don't see a competition. It's almost like most people's videos are, let's say 10 minutes. Out of 10 minutes, they watch 5 minutes. People are going to watch more than 5 minutes of YouTube. So the more the merrier that we have out there, because it gives them more time, actually go searching more. It helps us out during the home pages, helps us out in the feeds. So, I mean, I don't see competition at all. I just like doing this. That's why.
Yeah. So, definitely.
I mean, the people that you meet too, you would never meet all these motovloggers or like yesterday, I rode out to see Salty, and normally we wouldn't even have done that. So.
Right.
Yeah, the camaraderie of the community, I think, outweighs the negative for sure. But I like the fact that there's so many people giving back. I think that's important.
Definitely.
You know, there's no secret sauce. We all had to figure it out somehow.
Yes.
So Heather, what's the craziest story you have had? Maybe motovlogging or anything. What's like your craziest thing that has happened to you?
I don't know. I'm pretty boring. I can't think that. I don't know if I've had any. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top.
You catch on camera that you might have been like crap, or didn't catch that you wish you would have had your camera on.
I can't think of one right now. I'm sorry.
You put her on the spot.
No, I mean, I did catch. I mean, it wasn't crazy, but I dropped. I had just installed my my crash bars, and I didn't put the video out yet of the install, and then I actually dropped my bike while I was vlogging. So that was good to show that the crash bars worked. But man, I don't think there's been any. I can't think of anything anyway that's been like super crazy that I've I don't know. It's been pretty boring, I guess. I can.
We just lost Wild.
Well, I appreciate you being on Moto.
Absolutely.
I got to get ready for the round table. Bri, if you want to take over, I got to go get ready over there.
We'll wrap it up, but I appreciate it. Make sure you, before Hollywood leaves, make sure you check out everyone's channel. We'll wrap it up in a second then. Thanks, Hollywood.
We're going over to BD channel right now. You guys have a good one.
There you go. See you guys.
Oh,
yep, we lost him.
Uh-oh. He didn't like that answer.
We'll come back. Hollywood left us.
Yeah, we got. I think is he getting ready to go to the other show?
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Okay, I got a few minutes there. I don't.
Oh, cool. But yes, if for anyone.
Oh, my cam. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, I hit the power button like an idiot.
So I guess from the side chat as we're wrapping up, does anybody have any questions that they want to throw out for Heather?
Uh-oh.
Give you a chance to speak. Speak your mind.
Is that a green screen or a real brick wall behind you?
Oh, I laid this brick just yesterday.
Okay, because I used a green screen that was a brick too the other day.
No, this is like
behind my back area.
It's like it's just like a cloth. It's not.
Okay, that's cool.
It actually, the first time I saw it too, that's what I thought. I thought it's realistic enough when you got on. I was like, wait a minute, that looks really real.
Seriously, I can't believe you can't see all the wrinkles in it. I got it out from Amazon and I was like, boop. And then I'm like, oh God.
Oh, that's fine. No, you don't see it at all.
Yeah, I need that.
So I guess, Heather, as we wrap up, so where can people find you? What can, where do we go to learn more about you?
Oh God. So MotoBlonde on YouTube, moto.blonde on Instagram, and TikTok, MotoBlonde on TikTok. I have the most fun doing TikToks. So if you want to laugh.
Your TikToks are hysterical.
It's like a rabbit hole, man. I get on TikTok, I'm like, I'm just gonna watch a couple. Next thing you know, I'm there for hours, just watching from funny things, puppies to fights to dumb stuff.
Yeah, it's a time suck. You don't think it is either, because when TikTok first came out, I was like, ugh, no thank you. This is no thank you. But once you like the stuff that you like and you don't see all the garbage and they start showing you, you could get sucked in and just.
Oh yeah, I went from mental health things, mental health to single mothers to I have no idea.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that questions? You start scrolling through and you're like, wow, am I that messed up? Why are they pushing this stuff to me?
Yeah.
No, my old lady, she keeps hearing that sad song of someone always dying, when someone dies, and she goes, what the hell are you always watching? I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are they targeting me?
Yeah. Or now you have what are those, they call them something thirst traps or.
The thirst traps ones,
thirst
yeah.
Traps. Yes.
You see all those, I'm like, come on, the guys and the girls. Like, this is a little too much. But.
Yeah.
Well, and it's sad too because that's the generation of people. They want that instant.
It's easier to get followers on TikTok. You can get followers. Like I was only there for a couple of weeks. I got 3,000 followers. I stopped messing because it's all dumb stuff. So I just post regular flying videos because I'm a pilot also. And
oh, cool.
So, yeah, I fly my own little plane there, flying around, and my friend's plane. It's just private flying.
Nice.
So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
It was just harder to aviation vlog than biking. Biking's easy, right? You mess up, you keep freaking riding.
Yeah.
A plane, I take off. If I mess up the takeoff, like I can't really go back and take off again and come back.
Yeah.
If the battery dies or something, that's like there goes a whole bunch of money.
Oh, come on! You don't want to put your GoPro on the plane and hope for the best.
No, we put it on the wingtips, and I have a video of going through some bad storms, and we have the GoPro on the wingtip facing toward me, inside different angles. So
that's cool. Really cool.
I didn't know.
I think I posted on one of my videos in there. It shows it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much, Heather, for being on. I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking the time. Gives people a different look, different feel, not the same people. That's what we've been trying to do since Hollywood. I kind of started throwing all these motovloggers toward him and said, hey, let's start focusing on, because he has like tons of subscribers and it's more MC related, but we wanted to more cross people with new, fresh subs or viewers and open everybody's mind up a little bit. So,
no, I think it's awesome what you guys are doing. It's great.
Yeah. And I think it's great. I think the shout out thing is really important because there's a lot of really good channels, but they just don't have traction.
Well, and it's hard when like us motovloggers do ourselves that like when we're starting off and we're smaller channels, it's the same. We support each other and we're the same people going there to support each other. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to have people like Black Dragon and Hollywood have over 30, 50, 60,000 subscribers on YouTube that will see a new face. And then now you get all these new viewers and that'll help. That'll trickle down to everybody else too. So.
Yeah, I think that's important. Oh, Paul's got a question. So when's the bike build going to be finished? Do we have an idea yet? Or
well, we wanted to have it done by November. But we had a couple roadblocks. Anthony had a couple surgeries that were unexpected and the recovery is really long. So, and I don't want to do it without him because I started the channel on my own, but the bike build we're doing together and he's really, really passionate about it because it's for the veterans charity and he's all about that. So I don't want to keep going without him. So I'm kind of waiting for him.
No, I think that's fair.
Yeah. So I think realistically, we're probably going to work on it throughout the winter and hopefully spring, the latest it'll be done.
Good. It'll be done when it's done. There's the answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be good. That's
Money's
like
going to a good cause.
Without your loved one, right? They get pissed off if you're like 4 episodes ahead.
Yeah.
I love that. You start sitting down to watch a series and they're like, oh, the 7th episode. I'm like, I just watched the 2nd. Come on, what are you doing?
I'll start watching. If they leave and go do something, no, I'm going to keep watching it.
That's
taking off myself. I'm going to go to the other channel to get ready.
All right.
Thanks.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You bet. So as we wrap it up, just make sure you check out everyone's channels. There's links in the description for Wilds, Hollywoods, and MotoBlonde.
You have a few minutes there. Maybe you can go on. Do you know how to get her channel? You can show people her YouTube channel and stuff through StreamYard. You go to share in the bottom, and you can share whatever. Have the YouTube channel. Or maybe next time.
Gotcha.
Close out all your other windows first, though. You don't want everybody to see what you normally look at.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. It's going to be a minute. Hold on.
Or your midget porn.
Why you gotta be like that?
All right. Well, take care, guys.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So the link for MotoBlonde's channel is in the description. So we'd appreciate if you check it out. Heather, thank you so much for your time.
Tell
your goldfish we hope it feels better. We know
I know my aunt farms at the vet tonight, so
it's not the fish.
It's not the goldfish tonight. So
awesome.
Lucky.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Bye.